Hi guys, so I decided I need to do a video because it's been a minute that I've done a video, so I just thought if I start getting ready and I take my time on releasing this video, it will take me probably an average of 3 weeks before I actually upload a video. So welcome to my video and thanks for watching. And yes, I'm still building my page. I need to start building a rapport with you and consistency. This is going to be hard, but we'll get there eventually. So how can I start this? So I'm back on the dating game. I've been dating and I started dating this guy. Lovely guy. We got along just fine. We got along great. But we have decided to call it quits. Why is that? Well, he had, and I pushed him to the corner. Anyway, let me break it down for you. So dating at 31 is different, and I'm gonna be 32 in a couple of weeks, but dating after 30 is completely different. You need to be sure about what you want. I know what I want. I need to have a husband and then have the family. Without the husband, I don't need the family because I can do bad all by myself. It's even harder being a single mom. I give it up to all the single mothers out there. It's a hard and stressful time, but that's not my portion. I'd rather not have kids than be a single mom. So putting that out there, that's my journey. It doesn't have to be yours. That's why I'm not judgmental about how people choose to live their lives. So back to me dating after 30. So everything was perfect. He's a lovely guy. He's calm. He's the opposite of me. I'm more yep. He's the opposite. More thinking, very intelligent young man. I must say he was 3 years older than me. Perfect, because anybody older, they've got a village of children and they want to stress you and lie to you whilst having a whole village of human beings. So mind you, we met because we met through my cousin's boyfriend, and I didn't pay no mind. He was taking girls' numbers in the night. Of course, he's single. Why not? And then I was like, oh, for goodness sake, pay him no mind. And then he would try and talk to me. I'm like, oh, listen, we're not talking to you. We're going to do our own thing. So then my cousin's boyfriend then speaks to me. He's like, oh, he's a lovely guy. You need to talk to him. He is really nice. So I said, okay, then fine. I'll give him mind. Mind you, I said a lot of things prior to that because I feel that because I wasn't trying. I don't know why I speak so fast. I feel that because I wasn't trying with him, I wasn't trying to impress him. He wasn't the kind of guy I would go for, but he was 6'3", excellent height. So when you're looking up, so looking into heaven, it's nice, a nice feeling, mate. I was just myself. I just didn't want to go on the whole pretending phase. I was like, if he likes me, he likes me. If he don't, he don't. And that was my attitude going in. And I like that I was that because I think had I pretended prior to that, did a whole little pretense build up thing. And by the time I figured out what he's all about, it would be too late. But I would say what I mean and mean what I say. I would not as much filter what I'm saying. I would say everything. So that happens. And we got on. I told him what I'm expecting, what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. At the beginning, he said that's what he's looking for. He's not. But this is how he was wording it. Flag number 1, ladies. He worded it like this. The mother of my children is the woman I am with forever. This does not particularly mean that he wants to marry me or he is going to marry the mother of his children. That's his ideals. He believes that the person who has his children will be the person he spends the rest of his life. This is not saying marriage, guys. This is saying that's how he would like. And then we were having another conversation. So me, assuming we're on the same page, we kept it going on. He asked me how to be his official girlfriend. I took it seriously because you can't expect someone to take you seriously when you are not taking them seriously. So the playing field has to be the same. Then I said, so I went and changed my Facebook status. Of course, I didn't put him on there like on the page in a relationship with, but I put myself as a relationship, so that means I've come off single. I'm now in a relationship. Mind you, that's that. We're having a great time. We're talking about things. We talk about politics. It's the only time he actually opened up when I'm talking about, which I might do here because we're coming through Brexit, and I think we need to really sit down and talk about that. Not that I'm going to campaign for one or the other. I'm just going to talk about this scenario as it affects us as all citizens of Great Britain. Anyway, of the United Kingdom, because we can't just say Great Britain. It has to be everybody. So the United Kingdom. Anyway, so back to this story. So we were having a conversation most times about politics, and he gets engaged, he gets engrossed, and he's originally from Nigeria. So I said to him, the way you engage more in politics sounds like you that's the only thing that excites you. Mind you, I like an intelligent man. I don't like a man that's dumb, because I like a conversation that's diverse. I don't want too much of a geek. I don't want too much of a. I just want a normal. And then he starts talking about how he plans to move back to Nigeria, and then getting into politics. That's flag number 2, guys. First and foremost, I'm British, and this is home for me. In as much as I have parents who were not originally from here, but this is what I know. This is home. So when someone is talking about leaving my home and living in a foreign country, mind you, this foreign country in certain areas it practices female genital mutilation, and I'm strongly against countries like that, and I don't like funding countries that support that. That is evil, and I don't want to go to a country or live in a country that has extreme views, or people exercise extreme views where whether you're Muslim or you're Christian, you're killing one or the other. To be honest, if you believe in God, or if you believe in the supreme being, believe that he's creator. He created all of us in our diversity, and we serve a purpose other than the purpose I have that God has for myself. And that's a whole spiritual journey that I had to understand that as a thing. So saying that, we had this conversation, and we're engaging in this conversation, and I realized that I have no intentions of living there. That should have been me running, but I didn't. I was like, you know what? In life, number one, how many people want to be something? How many young men want to be rappers? They're not rappers. So when you can't cancel someone out because of a situational thing that we can discuss. Ideally, I'll be where my husband is. I'm not going to be saying, oh yeah, you go, I stay. No, we are a team. We work together, and I don't believe in people playing the role of girlfriend, wife. I'm his wife, I'm his girlfriend. I should be his everything. That's me. Mind you, this is one of the main values I learned from my parents. I cannot be a baby mom. I cannot raise a child outside the union in which I was raised in. I think I had a better chance of becoming the person that I am because my 2 parents are very different, but very, very singular in one purpose, in raising their children. And for that reason, I want to give my children a chance to have that life. So mind you, we had that conversation, and obviously, as I didn't push for it. I didn't pressurize an agenda. I didn't say, oh, this is the way. I didn't say definite either. I heard what he was saying. I captivated it, but I did share how I felt about the situation, and I also said how it would affect our lifestyle. But mind you, you have to support each other's dreams. So that was that. So we didn't argue on that. We didn't push anything, or he didn't push me that I have to migrate to Nigeria with him. So ideally, this guy needs a Nigerian woman, to be honest. Anyway, so we have that conversation. We finished. Then a few days ago, we were on FaceTime. Mind you, we live in the same town, Why we don't hang out, I don't know. But I think it's good because it helps with the healing process. Because you start liking someone, you start drawing towards them, and it starts slowly falling for someone, which is natural. Don't feel it's bad. You don't need to build walls. Why I'm even talking about this is telling you, young ladies, we don't have to build walls that are so high that no one can get over. You don't want to be lonely. Keep going out there, keep dating, keep meeting people, and figuring out what it is that you're looking for, and let people know you too. So in as much there's a good and the bad thing, so we'll do that, the pros and cons about this on a different video. Anyway, so back at it, the conversation, we're on FaceTime, we're talking. First and foremost, he said, oh, I ain't seen you for it's almost how many days, it's almost a week and I ain't seen you. I was like, okay, then I just switched the call to FaceTime. So we start FaceTiming. We're talking. I said, okay, let me call you on my laptop. So I called him on my laptop so I can continue doing what I was doing, which is some work. I'm working on a little project and that. And so I was like, okay, let me work on that whilst I'm chatting to him. So I'm chatting to him, I'm working on that. And then we have this conversation, we're talking. And then he says, we were talking about something else, and then it led to me asking him. So, no, this is what he said. He said to me, I don't cheat when I feel it's serious. And then I was like, oh, that's not a principle of saying that if I'm in a relationship, I don't do anything. This is saying if I feel. So if you're feeling that your situation with your relationship is serious, you feel you're not gonna cheat. That's not as much as a principle, isn't it? Because you're basing on feelings. That's very childish. But I didn't say that. I was like, oh, so how do you feel about me? And then he says, well, I'm in a relationship. Again, that's a flag. That's not an answer to the question I asked. I asked you, how do you feel? Since you addressed feelings concerning that, I want to know how you feel now about me and our situation. Mind you, this is frustrating because I can see that he's playing with words. And guys like that, you need to, when a guy is being like that, you need to pay attention, pay close attention and listen carefully. So I'm listening carefully, and then this is happening, and I realize, oh my God, he's playing. I don't think he's that into me. I'm more into him than he's into me. This needs to be done with. So mind you, so I pause for a second. I give it a breather. And I then say to myself, this is not a thing. It's all right. It's a blessing. We're not bothered. But I stopped it at that. And then I said to him, okay, so are you saying you're seeing other people whilst you're talking to me? Mind you, we're not talking whilst you're in a relationship with me. Because I asked you a simple question, and then you said you feel, and then I'm addressing your feelings, and then you then address the relationship instead of answering the question. And then he says to me, well, I'm not cheating on you if that's what you're asking. Well, you might not take it as cheating because you feel. You're basing your whole concept and your concept of thought or based on feelings. So you might leave today, this conversation, and you might feel that you need to do something or you need to be something. And he says, no, I'm not cheating on you. I'm not talking to anyone else. And I said, okay. So I said, so are you taking me seriously? Are you taking this relationship seriously? He then said, are you? That's another flag. I saw this flag. So this run up, I could see all of these ones. And then I said to him, that's why you answering my question with a question. Because I am taking seriously. That's why I'm seriously asking you, are you taking it seriously? And he says, no. The feeling of wanting, vexation. I bet you some of you have never been vexed. There's anger, that's different. There's a vex. When you get vexed, I got vexed. So I decided, I was like, you know what? you're a lady, be polite. You actually like this guy. I don't know why you liked him, because he sounds like a prick right now, but you do. So what we're going to do, we're going to pause this, and you need to be busy so you can have time to think. So when I make the decision, it's an official decision. It's not a decision based on feelings, but it's a decision based on principle. So in as much as I am in this situation, I needed to make a decision based on principle. So I then said pause. Okay. All right. So I moved the laptop, the FaceTime, away from me, so it's facing towards my pillows, because I was in bed working. So he doesn't see me. I was like, so we're not serious. So I must have leaned in and said, "Are we not serious?" And I was like, cool. He's like, "Oh, I see that you're upset." I was like, it's not about me being upset. He said, you're not serious. So there's a problem with me. The time I have a problem with anybody is when someone wastes my time, knowingly has made an effort to waste my time. That vexes me. The vexation I'm talking about is not just being vexed, it's a vex, because time you cannot take back. If you, there's so many females in this world, and it's not a bad thing to say, okay, this is not working out, I need to, let me look for greener pastures, or let's do something else, or I see this going somewhere else. It's okay to actually say, this is not going where I want it to go. So mind you, I had that conversation. I said to him, you know what, that's all right. Anyway, I played along. We talked about something else. Eventually the phone hung up, and then I decided that I'm going to be busy. So I made sure my contract that I needed to be working on, it was away. So it was a trip, so I have to be up early and then finish, come back home late, so I don't have time to be chit chatting on the phone, because I need time to think, and I think better when I'm traveling. So mind you, so I did that. And then on Saturday, I didn't end up doing what I needed to do. I ended up doing something else. I did something with my mom on this Friday evening, and then on the Saturday, yeah, on the Sunday, I had